So for the extra man, I'm going to start off with my dislikes of the film, and then discuss how Robert and Sherry kind of salvaged it for me. Um, but let's get down to it. My dislikes are something that happens a lot in contemporary cinema today. I love quirky movies. I love quirk. I love things like this. I really do. But are they necessary? Is it necessary to glom on these quirks to a character to make them interesting? I don't know. It's very indulgent and it becomes kind of like a snack, you know? You enjoy watching it, but are you getting anything out of it? And that's the issue with the Extra Man. Um, these characters become so zany and ridiculous that you have to wonder what's at stake for them and what really is going on in the film. They don't become three-dimensional, and the film itself kind of becomes a little soulless. And it's like watching, and I know it's harsh to equate it to something like this, it's almost like watching this. I say this because of course I enjoyed it thoroughly. Like Paul Dano and Kevin Kline, they're wonderful, and it was very funny. The dialogue was great, but um, like I said before, uh, their characters are so hard to believe that um, it can't be anything more than a laugh for me. And I don't know if that's what the directors had in mind. I don't think that they wanted it to be a film without a heartbeat. Um, I think that they wanted something a little more thoughtful, but unfortunately, it didn't read that way for me. And the Q&A really helped me to understand why it may have turned out that it was kind of all over the place, because that's what it felt like when I was watching the movie. I felt like I was being thrown every which way, and the way Sherry answered some of the questions made me understand. Uh, People asked about the time ambiguity, and it kind of wasn't brushed off, but it was kind of addressed almost as purely aesthetic, and that's kind of a big deal to not establish a time period for the film, you know. And her answers to that kind of question and others, made me realize yeah, it was a low budget film thrown together very quickly, and although great performances by C. Riley, Dano, and Kline, it wasn't enough to salvage the film and make it something more and Sex in the City, and it becomes nothing but fluff. Oh well, I enjoyed it, but